They say, there are some things that should never be shared over the airwaves, some sounds that if heard can drive a person insane. There is an unsettling truth to this claim, which I am about to prove to you right now, with the most terrifying case file from Missing Signal. In today's video, we look at case file 44. This case has been one of the most debated cases in recent history. And because so many details have been hidden away, but one thing is for sure. What was broadcast into the homes of thousands of people across 7 states. This story began during the early hours of May 1980. Radio and television stations began broadcasting an emergency alert system signal. This was not a drill. Messages were sent out by the Federal Emergency Management Agency warning citizens of a nuclear attack. What made these alerts different was that they did not follow the established procedures of the They were garbled and distorted, and did not provide any clear instructions on what to do next. Adding to the confusion, there was no national or regional emergency that would warrant such an alert. Even more disturbing was the content of the messages themselves. A gravely distorted voice could be heard repeating the phrase, "Leave the light on." For some reason, the voice seemed familiar, like the announcer from the local weather report, but it was impossible to tell. All that was known was that whatever had caused this interruption in the broadcasts, although this may seem like something out of a horror movie, it gets much worse. As the night wore on, several households reported their lights began to flicker and go out. Others said they heard a loud bang or a series of bangs coming from outside. In some cases, cars in the driveway were found to have their tires slashed. Many people later claimed they had seen a strange blue light in the sky in the morning. It was discovered that many people were missing from their homes. Some were never seen again. In fact, some people hadn't even been reported missing until days later. Authorities called it the biggest mass disappearance in U.S. history. But perhaps the most disturbing part of this story is that there was no logical explanation for any of it. To this day, we don't know why the power went out or where the people went. A few weeks later, a woman named Judy Hurt came forward claiming that she had witnessed something strange. She said that when she looked away for a moment, she saw a man emerge from the static. She quickly pressed pause and turned the TV to her VCR to record what she was seeing. Unfortunately, the tape was damaged, but she was able to make out the distinct image of a human-like figure on frame. 442. It appeared emaciated and skeletal. It seemed to be beckoning with a finger, and its mouth was twisted into a silent scream. Frightened, she turned off the television and tried to call the police. When the phone was repaired, she called the local newspaper and told them what had happened. The paper sent someone to pick up the tape, but it was too damaged to be viewed properly. By this point, the media had picked up the story and were having a field day with it. While everyone was debating whether the mysterious signal was the work of the government, the people involved were not doing well. The government quickly redacted all documents pertaining to the incident, citing national security concerns. However, they had no control over the audio leaks that were spreading across the country. People who lived through the night still have nightmares. Some suffer from debilitating anxiety attacks whenever they hear a loud noise, but there is one final detail that will send chills down your spine. Every single clock in the affected area was frozen at exactly 4:44 a.m. So what do you think? Was this the work of the government, an alien race trying to communicate, or something else entirely? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And as always, thanks for watching.